Rachel, and today I am back. I'm in the B6 Stalogy and it's confession time. Today is the 9th of October and we are only just setting up for October. Now, in my defence, and I feel like I always say that when I've been naughty and not kept up with my planner, I did go to film this video a few days ago and I wasn't happy with my printables. I don't know if you remember in my September setup, I think it was, I had bought some thinner paper. I think I'd bought some 80 GSM paper and the quality of the paper itself was nice. But my paper trimmer didn't like it. It was really struggling to cut through it and it was fraying all the edges and it was just looking a mess. So I threw all of those printables away and I ordered some of that lovely navigator paper that I know a lot of you in the planner community are familiar with. I think it's gone cheaper as well. I paid like £4 something for, do you call it a ream? A packet, why am I being posh? A packet of it. And I swear I used to pay like £7 something. So yeah, that lovely navigator paper. If you're not familiar with it and you want to know about it, in the description of my videos, there is an Amazon affiliate link and it will be down there. You'll find it in my wish list down there, not in my wish list, in my things I buy list down there. Just to be transparent, if you click through that link and you buy through that link, I do get a few pennies for you doing that. It does not cost you any more to buy the item. It will cost you no extra money. I just know some people are a little bit funny about using links like that. That's not why I'm telling you about that. You can just click on it, see what the paper is, go off and order it yourself on your own Amazon app, whatever you want. I'm just letting you know where the link to that is, and a lot of stuff that I use should hopefully be down there. I'm a little bit rubbish at updating it, but it's going to be on my to-do list for this month. You just watch. So what are we doing here? You'll notice I've got a new cover. I have got the taupe Motem. This is just new to me. It's not actually new. Lovely Robin very kindly asked me if I wanted this and I was like, Europe. So she shipped that over for me. And yeah, I love it. I feel like it's got this whole autumn vibe that I'm going to go for. Loving it. So what do we have here? What are we going to use to set up the month of October? Of course, we're going to go Halloween. And I've got some of the perfect things that recently came in. You will have hopefully seen the haul that these came in. I think so, otherwise this is a bit of a spoiler. I think I'll put that up first. I've only just filmed it, but I'll put it up first. So I've got some sheets from Paper Kate. I think I did buy that one. I think these were freebies. But we've got this witchy sheet here of nice deco that I'm going to use. We've got an extra bit there that came on a freebie sheet, and we do have a sticker die cut there as well. I'm going to use those for the monthlies. Those go along with the new range that she brought out, which is why I ordered in the sale that she had. And these are the beautiful washies to go with it. You can see a bit better on the little thingamabobber, the graphics that are on there. I love those. I believe that these were available in a non-coloured version as well, but I picked up the colours because I just thought that was cute. And then already in my collection, I did have two washies from the Honeybee shop, which are the same types of colours, so they will go nicely. These are foiled in silver foil. These are foiled in rose gold. These are just the bats, which I love. And then I do have this washi as well, which is mildly Halloween themed from the Coffee Monsters Co. But it's not the same colours. I don't know if I'm going to use it. I don't know if I'm going to carry the theme through the whole beginning monthly setup. We'll see. If I don't use this now, I'm sure you might see in a weekly spread. Also, my weekly spreads, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to do all Halloween spreads or if I'm going to maybe do Halloween spreads for the last part of October. I'm just going to do what I want. And that's that. Next up, I got round to printing some of the printables from Princess Honey. She does these lovely video trackers that I need to get back on top of. This one misprinted. The word Instagram is slightly off there, but I can cut that off anyway because I don't actually use that one. I don't actually do when I post on Instagram. I should maybe, but I don't. And this one printed on vellum sticky notes that I got from Stationery Pal, but I'm not sure if it's going to dry. Might smudge. It was a bit of an experiment. These are from Stationery Pal. These are just from Asda. This is from Stationery Pal as well. So there we go. And then I've got my usual printables that you will be used to seeing. I have got my Kaylani Plans monthly, which I've got printed at 100% for my events, and I've got printed at 75% for my trackers. Have I smudged that one? A little bit maybe. Then I've got my freebie printable sleep tracker from Annie Plans. I've got my wax melt tracker from Annie Plans, not a freebie, I did purchase that. And I have got some things that I have printed out here as well underneath, but we'll go, oh, what have I got there? Oh, I've got an eye appointment that I don't want to forget, so that's there, so I can put it in the calendar. I also have a deco sheet here which matches the Hey Boo kit, and we've got some lovely deco there that we can use on the monthlies. And that reminded me that I also had this, which is Stitch dressed up in all his Halloween costumes. Now, when I was talking about this last time, there was a few that I couldn't remember, and some people filled me in and let me know what it was that I'd missed. This one is Jason, of course. Who did you tell me that one was? Someone told me who that one was. And I don't know who that is, but yeah. I'm going to use some of that. Something else that I've got, which is from lovely Elvira from Pookie Bear Cuties, but not available in the shop. She just sent me this because she's lovely. She loves Sanrio. She collects all the Sanrio stuff, and she's got some notebooks, and presumably she ripped out a few pages for me, and I've got this, which is one of them. Don't know who the character is, but I feel like she looks very Halloween, so I'm going to use this stuck on one of my pages as my notes page, because I don't want to waste them. I want to use them. They're all very, very cute. I've got quite a few over there, but this was the one that I picked for today. And then my monthly calendar, I searched in Google just October 2022 monthly, and I eventually found this, which I thought was perfect. I was going to cut the goals and notes off the bottom, but I left it on. I don't know if I'm going to use it, we'll see. So I've got that, and then I've got this image, which I also found on Google when I searched Halloween. Just some very cute pumpkins. And then last but by no means least, I have got some very beautiful acetate from Josephine Bow Designs, and I feel like the colour scheme is perfect. So without further ado, let's get on. We're behind. You know, chop chop, clicking my fingers, hurry up. So let's get in here. Now, we've done confession time. We're going to do confession time part 2. I have not touched my planner since I did this plan with me. So that's, yeah, it's 2 weeks, isn't it? It is 2 weeks. I have been writing on a piece of paper what I've been doing. I can go back and will go back and back plan. I won't do it on camera because it's just going to be something I'm going to do probably while I watch something on Netflix. But yeah, I've been really, really tired, mentally tired the last couple of weeks. And Chris had a bit of an accident with his foot. He luckily did not break it, but he has pulled a tendon, and he's been sat with his foot up for a week, driving me crazy. And yeah, I'm just a bit exhausted, so unfortunately that's meant that I have not touched my planner, but we're going to rectify that today. We are. Now then, something that I wondered about whether or not I wanted to do was, if I have a look in here at my Tombos, do I have an orange that I could just colour a bit of the page with before I stick my stickers down? And also, do I want to trim this one a bit more? I think I want to trim this one a smidge more because I want to put it down at an angle. This I, by the way, printed on sticker paper. The same with the actual calendar. Okay. I need to trim both edges because I want the image to be in the middle, roughly. I'm not going to cry about it. It's not exact, but I feel like, yeah, okay. Perfect. This washi might go on this page as well, actually. Maybe we'll be all right with that. So I've got all my Tombos in here. Let's have a look what I've got. Most of my Tombos I've picked up from Stationery Pal. I'll go over there and have a look at what they've got. That one might do. I don't actually think I've got too many oranges. To be honest, it's not one of my favourite colours, if I'm going to tell you the truth, orange. So I don't know what I've got. Probably not really anymore. Although they do have a bit of neutral on here, don't we? We do have a bit of sort of a neutral colour. Let's have a little look, see. No, okay, I don't have any more, but I do have 2 in here as well. And I know that one of them, yeah, is a nudie colour. What colour is that one? That's pink. Okay, we'll go with that one and this one, and we'll just see if we can, just want to put a bit of colour down on the paper for a bit of background, just for a bit of something. And then over the top I can do a bit of washi. So I'm going to sort of do this type of thing. So what colour is this in here? Is this going to be one of them when I put it down and I think it's going to be a good colour and then it's not? Do I want to do this? So I've just done a little scribble on there. It's quite bright, isn't it? Don't know if I want to do that bright. So maybe I'll just go with this one. Yeah, that's going to be better, isn't it? So I'm just going to do a bit of scribble, just a bit of, almost like a little colour wash. And then we'll do some at the bottom because I know there's going to be more peeking through at the bottom. Not really bothered how neat it is. It's not about that. It's just more about a little bit of colour. Okay. And then we'll do this on here. So like I said, I did print this on sticker paper. Hopefully I printed it on the right side. I can't tell you how many times recently I printed on sticker paper and I printed on the wrong side. Don't know why it keeps happening to me. I'm having a brain, I was going to say brain fart. Can we call it a brain fart? It's a brain fart. I feel like I need to find the reset button on my brain at the minute and it's, yeah, it's hiding. I like it. I like that. And I am going to put some of that washi at the bottom in a minute, I think. What about this side? Do we want to just stick that on not with any? Let's do it again on this, but we only need a bit at the top and a bit at the bottom. More of a straight situation. I like how this is turning out already. Need to make more use of my Tombos. I use them in my trackers. But I don't often use them like this for deco on the page, like before I put a sticker down or before I do. I would love to do some lovely hand lettering. If you guys catch on Instagram, I don't think she's posted for a while, but she's got lots of old posts. A flash in the plan. She has the most beautiful hand lettering and all her planners are just an absolute vibe, and she's goals and I want to hand letter as good as she does. I like that. I like how that has turned out. That is beautiful. So let's do a bit of washi then. I do have some tweezers. Is this going to be the wrong kind of colour? But I feel like it kind of goes because we've got the black. Yeah, I feel like we're okay. We can use a bit of that. I'm going to rip it. I'm just going to rip today. I'm going to rip a little bit more off. And then we'll just... I am going to follow the way that the bottom of the page goes. I like it. We'll have a little bit at the top on the other side. Don't want to cover anything up. I kind of like that. I like that a lot. And then I feel like this has just got to go over it, hasn't it? I mean, there's no two ways about it. That has to go over it. But before I do that, I just want to quickly have a look in my dots folder and choose the colour that I'm going to use for covering the dots. That's too pink. Hang on. Let's have a look. These I picked up off Shein. There were a ton of them, as you can see. A little bit yellow. Oh, they're a good match, aren't they? Let's go with those ones. They are a good match. Okay, what did I say? Today is the 9th. Yes, today is the 9th. I thought it was Saturday for a minute, and it's not, it's Sunday. Chris has actually gone out this morning. He's gone to watch his friends play. He would have normally been playing today, but he cannot. And he's very annoyed about it. But I said to him, well, do you know what? Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. I find it hard. Well, listen, I love Chris very much. You know, we've been together a long time. I find it hard to have sympathy for him when he has done something daft and paid a little price for it. And he has a bit of a weak foot and a weak ankle because he's broken it before. But he still insists that he can play Sunday League football. Yeah, we have had conversations about it, let me tell you. Okay, I think that looks cool. I love that. I absolutely love how that's turned out. So I'm going to keep these in here. I'm going to keep last month's in as well because I need to catch up. I'm a little bit behind. We'll catch up. But I'll pop those in there. Enjoying how that's turned out. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to quickly cut a bit of this and then I'll be back when I'm ready to stick it on. Okay, I've got my little piece of acetate cut down to the right side. I've just put a line of sellotape across the side. Unfortunately at the moment I don't have any of my favourite Scotch Invisible tape left, but I do just have normal Scotch tape, and you know, it does work, it's fine. I just prefer the matte look of the other one, but it doesn't make any difference to actually what I'm doing. So I'm just going to fold it around my ruler that I've got here. I'm going to get in as close as I can to the crease. I'm going to push that. I'm going to let the paper below it fall, and then I'm going to just do that and flick it up. So I hope that was helpful and you saw you saw what I did there. But yeah, you can see now that is in. I don't think I need to put any on the other side. I used to do 2 bits, one at the top, one at the bottom, and one in the middle. And it used to keep it in, but I feel like with the actual proper sellotape, that's not going anywhere, and I don't need any on the other side. Plus, if I put some on the other side, it's going to go on top of the calendar, and whilst I don't write on the calendar, I just don't want it to. So yeah, anyway, that is our monthly overview done, and I love it. On to the next one then. So I've actually got all my printables stuck underneath, haven't I? Right, let's find the right one then. So I need my big monthly. So these are printables that I printed from Kaylani Designs. I did purchase them, but I'm sure there's some freebies about if you want to find freebies. I'm just thinking now while I do this, I don't have any backup. I hope this doesn't run out. I'm pretty sure I've got a bit on it because I'm sure it ran out during the last video when I purchased it in between finishing. But you know what I'm like with these things, they run out all the time. Put it sort of loosely in the middle and I can decorate around it. There's grid pages on the Stalogy if you are not familiar, and I just use the lines to line up as much as I can. It's never an exact science, you know what I'm like. But for the most part it's relatively straight. I just need to trim this off. I just went over a little bit on there, and this is double-sided sticky tape, so if I don't trim it, the other page will stick to it. I think that was the only bit. There we go. So let's do this on here. So I'm filming on the Sunday. I've just heard Paige go upstairs. The kids are in the house. I've sent Jensen upstairs to go and amuse himself because they're driving me mad bickering this week. And I was like, I'm not filming a video to the tune of you two bickering, so off you pop. Right, okay, let's get this decorated then. So what I want to use to decorate my monthly are these bits and pieces that I've got from Paper K, and I do have the matching washi as well. Probably not going to use the little ones, but I will use the big one. So let's do that then. I want to save one of these tops because I want to put it in the back of my Stalogy. So let's see if we can do that. Okay, let's use this. This is the new washi that Paper K have not long released. She did take part in a bit of a sale on the day that it was released, and I did pick it up. Oh, isn't that beautiful? It's just so much fun. I love it. Absolutely love it. Let's get this down then. I have quite a few Paper K washes in my collection, and I do love them. That one's not quite straight. I'm going to move it. Okay, there we are. We are straight on the bottom. What are we going to do on the top? I think I'm just going to do a row of deco because I've got quite a bit here. I'm also going to put this one down here because I think we can spare the room. Let me see if I can get this off here then. So this is a freebie die cut that I got with my order from Paper K, and I believe it's a sticker. It sure is. Okay, let's put this down then. Perfect. And then we'll just do deco across the top, I think. Why not? I can afford to just cover up a little bit of that. There we go. What do I have two of? These are too big. Well, that's too big anyway. This one is not, though, I don't think. And we'll just sort of dance the deco across the top. What do you think about that? Or shall I have it straight? Shall I dance it or have it straight? I do want to have that little jar of eyeballs. I think that's dead funny. A little black cat. Some Halloween boots. Some crystals will just fit here. A flower. And then something in the middle there. We've got these books. That will go nicely in the middle. There. Oh, I love that. That is so cute. And then I do want to put some deco on here as well. But I'm not going to make the mistake of putting the deco down and then looking to see what I've got going on and realising that I've used a space that I needed. So we'll be sensible and put the appointments down first. So the 14th, I have got the opticians. Is it opticians or opticians? Opticians. A-N-S. What time was that? 10:50. There we go. I'm still going to keep that card though. And then let's have a look what's in here on my forward planner. So I'm going to see Blood Brothers on the 12th with my friend. And that one is at 7:30. We had parental workshop on the 3rd. And that was at 3:15, did that say? 3:15. On the 7th was non-uniform day. On the 13th we've got class assembly. And then on the 29th, Paige and her friends are going to a Halloween party at a little cafe near us. Okay, so that is how the month is looking. So let's put some deco on them. Let's use the bits off this sheet so I can throw this sheet away. don't want to use everything. I do want some for the next pages as well, but I do also have the sheets from Picky Bear Cuties that I can use. That's kind of cute. Do you think that's enough? Let's have one here. Let's have this one. Okay, very good. Right, so next page then. Next page is my mood tracker. And again, that's the Kalani Designs ones. But I just printed them at 75%. Okay, there we go. I need to have a little look at the quality of my printer, I think. This is looking very sort of smeared and just poor quality printing. I'm not quite sure why or what's gone on, but we'll have to have a look at that, I think. Okay, so do I want to use a little bit more of this? Do I want to use some bat washi? Let's use some bat washi. This one is from the Honeybee shop. And it's really, really sweet. So we'll use some of this. Across the bottom there. And the colour of it still matches in with the decor of the other one, which is nice. Let's do a little slanted cut on the edge there. There we go. And then let's get the deco sheet, see what we've got on here. We've got one of these bigger little Dot the Bears. Excuse you, Effie. That was Effie sneezing, and apparently my child's squealing for reasons unknown. But I'm sure she's fine. Okay, so that is that. So let's have a look then at putting down the key. We'll put down a bit of deco here. And I will just write on the paper key. I'll refer back to September's key so I can remember what it is. So we've got pink, blue, green, yellow, purple, orange. Pink, blue, green, yellow, okay, so that is happy, sad, neutral, paranoid, stressed, and tired. There we go. Maybe we'll put a little line of washi across the bottom as well, or maybe a little line across the top. What do you think? I'll do a little bit across the top of this one. This is a smaller version of the Honeybee shop one. Maybe we can just put a bit of this deco down in this bottom corner because I don't really have anything else to put on here. Let's do the hat. There we go. And then moving on to the next calendar is my YouTube calendar. Okay, there we go. And then on this one, I think I'm going to go back to the Paper K washi. There we go, and we've got some deco here as well. Let's use another one of these Paper K's dressed as a witch. We'll go with that one down the corner there, and let's use the book of spells here just for a little bit of something. And then we need the key again, so let's use a lovely jar of bones, key, and then refer back to the colours that I'm going to need: purple, blue, yellow, green, pink, orange. Plan with me. We've got haul, planner flip, unboxing, collab, and other. Okay, perfect. So I think that this is going to be the first video that I'm going to put up, which will be today, but I'll fill that in afterwards just to make sure. I don't think I've put anything else up. I think it was here when I last put something up, not the 31st, the 1st of the previous week, September week. Okay, so the next page that I've got then is for my let's do this one first, and then we'll go with these two together on the next page. So we've got my wax melt tracker, so let's get the printable down and then we'll have a look back at how I did it in September. I did use it. I do need to update it, but I did use it, and it was quite fun knowing what I'd been burning. And I do need to order some more wax melts as well, so it's helpful to know what I use most of, how many to buy. So let's put this down here like this. And then in September we did, okay, we did it like that. So we'll do it like that again, but we'll use this Halloween washi. Okay, there we go. And then in the corner at the top here, I was using my Alfie Planning Co. Calendars that I got in last year's advent, and I still have 3 left for the 3 remaining months of the year. So here's October's, and it can go there. And then what I was doing was just marking off the days when I used the wax melts. And then what I was doing was just marking off the days when I'd used wax melts. No real reason that I need to do that, just for fun really, just to see what it is that I was using the most and when I was using them. Okay, and then I think I just put a little to buy just so that I could know what I wanted to stock up on if I'd been using them. Yeah, I did. Let me see if I have another one of those to buy stickers in here. I might do. They're just, yeah, I've got one here. They're just the little extras that are on the Hobonichi kits from Happy Sherpa Papery, and I just saved them. They're handy. So if I put that there like that, that is that page done. And then the last page that I have got is my sleep tracker on my notes page. So let's quickly get them down, because I've just noticed that my camera is flashing at me, and I think I might cry if it if it goes. I haven't got the energy for messing about with that. Sleep tracker, and then we're just going to stick this in the middle and use this as a notes page. And then I think that leaves us with the last job of the tabs. So here we go. I will put it I'll put it up to the top, and we can have a bit of washi underneath. And we'll have a bit of the back washi again, I think, because that's really cute. Very cute. There we go. So let's put our tab on, and then our work here is done. Tabs we are using currently are the ones from Josephine Bow Designs. These are the candy floss fold over tabs, and they've got a lovely overlay on them, which is just really, really pretty. These are my favourites. I've been using some kind of variant of these tabs, I think, since the very beginning of using a Stalogy. Now I know it's pink and my page is orange, but that's okay, I don't mind. Okay, matches on that side better. Okay, so a quick flip through because my camera's going to die. So we have got our October cover pages, which are looking very, very cute. Then we've got my monthly, which is my event planner. We've got my mood tracker, which is there. We have got my YouTube tracker. I've not put an Instagram tracker on it this time. That's purposeful. I've just left it. I don't really fill it in, and I have it in my other planner anyway. I've got my wax melt tracker, my sleep tracker, and my notes pages, and that is my B6 Stalogy set up for the month of October. And that's going to be it from me for today. If you like this video, if you can give me a thumbs up, and if you subscribe, I'll love you forever, and I'll see you soon. Bye.